going on, world? I am DJ Swavor, and this is another episode of Ottoman Box Openings. On today's episode, we're going to be taking a look at the collaboration between Nike and Kith on the Air Pippen 1. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the Chimera colorway. I'm pretty sure that this is the colorway that a lot of people went for, but if for some reason you didn't have any luck and you weren't able to cop that one, don't worry, I got you. Live vicariously through me in this video. I ordered this sneaker when it released last Friday, October the 6th, and I'm just now getting it a week later. And with that being said, let me go ahead and get to my rant for this video. I'm gonna just go ahead and put it out there like this. As a whole, all of y'all sneaker boutiques gotta do something about faster shipping. I cannot begin to tell you how annoying it is for it to take longer than 3 days for a sneaker to get to me that I ordered online. Don't get me wrong, I rocks with Kith super heavy, but I'm almost positive I'm not the only person that has complained about their shipping speed. There's absolutely no reason for it to take almost a week after the day I ordered the sneaker for the sneaker to get to me in my hands. There are a few sneaker boutiques out there like Feature out of Las Vegas or Warness in Lexington, Kentucky that get you your shoes super fast. I can't even begin to tell you how many times I've ordered from those two boutiques where they literally packed that shoe the same day I ordered it and it was in my hands 2 days later. In the world we live in today, most people are doing most of their shopping online. We're not gonna get that item the next day, but the point of shopping online is to feel like you are almost shopping in that store. Part of that store experience is getting me that product as soon as possible. 7 days to get a sneaker to me? That ain't gonna cut it, my G. But sometimes when you order these sneakers, you don't even have an option to pay for faster shipping. Sometimes when you order these sneakers, the only option you have is to use the 5 to 7 business day shipping method. Me personally, I don't mind paying 10 to 20 extra dollars to get a sneaker faster. I wanna live in the moment of when that sneaker released. The closer to the release day that I can get my sneaker at my doorstep, the happier I am. If I'm not getting that hype sneaker till 5 or 6 or 7 days after the day of release, that moment is gone. I can't get that moment back. One time somebody asked me, well, Swavor, I wish you would do these reviews closer to the day they release. And you want to know what my response to them was? How about you email these boutiques, tell them to ship my shoes faster, and then I could get these reviews to you a little bit sooner. I don't know, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm the only one that cares that sneakers take forever to get to me. Maybe the rest of the world is cool with getting shoes 5 to 7 days after their release day. So to you sneaker boutiques out there, take it from me. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one complaining about this. Ship stuff a little bit faster. I know it might not seem like much, but I promise you, that would please a lot of sneakerheads out here in the sneaker community. That's all I really gotta say about that. I mean, I got the sneaker 7 days later, but at the end of the day, it's still a dope ass shoe, and we're definitely about to take a look at it right now. Right now, we're about to take a look at the Nike collab with Kith on the Air Pippen 1. This particular colorway is the Chimera colorway. This is the one that had all the crazy animal prints on the sneaker. There were actually 2 Air Pippen 1s that released. This one and the other one was all black with like red accents. This colorway right here was obviously the most hyped one out of the 2. And this one is also the only colorway that I really wanted. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at this sneaker. And this is a Nike collab with Kith on the Air Pippen 1. This particular colorway is called the Chimera. Just in case you didn't know, the Chimera is a figure in Greek mythology that had a lot of heads of a whole bunch of different animals. If you grew up in the 90s like me and you followed Scottie Pippen when he was in the NBA, you pretty much knew that he could play any of the 5 positions on the court. So the Chimera moniker fit perfectly with this sneaker. As you can see for yourself, there's like 4 or 5 different prints on this sneaker. You have the cheetah print right there, lion print right there, zebra print up there, tiger right there. I'm pretty sure this beige print is something, but I don't really know what it is. But y'all see all these damn animals on this sneaker. As you can see right here on this close-up, Nike used some good pony hair on the whole upper of this sneaker. Yeah, I know, I'm just as shocked as you. Nike actually used some good pony hair on the sneaker. I thought the pony hair execution was gonna look crazy in hand, but in person, that pony hair looks super dope. Nike used a white midsole, which I believe goes perfectly with this sneaker. I love how basketball shoes in the 90s were so clunky. They must have used a pound of rubber on this sneaker, and I'm loving it. You also have a clear air unit going around the back of the sneaker and 1 air bubble right here. Like I said before in previous videos, if I'm getting a collab sneaker, I want to see the boutique that's doing the collabs branding all over that sneaker, and that was definitely the case with this shoe. You had the Kith branding on the tongue. You also had the Kith branding on the heel portion of the shoe, as well as the Kith branding on the insole of the sneaker. I also love how they use the leather on the inside of the sneaker and the ankle portion of the sneaker just to give it that luxurious touch. The sneakers also came with an extra pair of laces. They're black laces with white speckles on it. I feel like the all black laces go a little bit better with this sneaker, but if you had this sneaker or you're waiting on this sneaker to come come in, you also have the option to add a little bit more pop to an already popful sneaker. Also on the back portion of the sneaker, you have that classic air branding embossed into the sole of the shoe. That branding right there was used on a lot of basketball shoes back in the 90s. I'm not even gonna front with y'all. If that air branding wasn't on this sole, I was gonna be pretty pissed about this sneaker. The left sneaker is exactly the same as the right sneaker, so I won't repeat myself and sound redundant. There's a couple of differences on this sneaker though that I wanted to point out to y'all. The main difference I noticed on the right sneaker is the branding. Instead of the Kith branding on the tongue that was on the left sneaker, you have Pip branding on the tongue, which of course stands for Scottie Pippen. You also have the Pip branding on the heel portion of the sneaker, as well as the Pip branding on the insole of the sneaker. And for the most part, that pretty much explains this sneaker. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, I'm giving this an easy 8. I was a diehard Scottie Pippen fan back in the day, and I had the Air Pippen 1, so it was a no-brainer that I had to get my hands on these when Kith released the first pictures of this Nike collab. But as usual, I want to know y'all's opinion on this sneaker. Are you liking this sneaker? Are you not liking this sneaker? Is it doing too much? Let me know down in the comment section your opinion. I love to read them. I know a lot of people are going to say this sneaker is a little bit too extravagant for their taste, but as you've seen in a lot of my previous videos, the weirder it is, the more I like it. If you didn't get your hands on a pair of these when they released, you're pretty much shit out of luck. The only place to get this sneaker now is on the resale market. In my size 13, people are trying to resell this sneaker for like $400. Do I think this sneaker is worth $400? Y'all already know my cheap ass is going to say no. My only problem with this sneaker is, what the hell am I going to wear with it? And this is the Nike and Kith collab on the Air Pippen 1, the Chimera. We just reviewed a super dope shoe in my opinion, but I already know that this isn't everybody's cup of tea. It's extravagant, it's different, it's wild. Perfect for my DNA. If you didn't like them before, I hope this video somehow changed your opinion. If you haven't already, smash that thumbs up, smash that like button for me. And if you haven't already, definitely subscribe. And when you subscribe, be sure to hit that bell button next to the subscribe button so when I post something on YouTube, you get it first. Once again, I am DJ Swavor. This was another episode of Ottoman Box Openings. And until next time, peace.